You are looking at what could possibly be the #1 best credit card for online shopping on the planet. It's called the American Express Blue Cash Everyday Card, and we're going to review it in this video. In fact, we're actually going to go well beyond the review, as I'm going to walk you through step by step exactly how I was able to get 23% cash back on a single purchase using this card. And most importantly, how you can too. So settle on in, get comfortable, perhaps grab some popcorn or ice cream, and get ready for some serious cash back. We're going to kick things off now with the welcome offer and the rewards and the demo, which will kind of weave into all of this of how to get some insane cash back coming right to your wallet. If you were to apply and get approved for this card right now, the current welcome offer is to earn $200 of cash back as a statement credit after spending $2,000 on purchases in the first 6 months. There's also a 0% intro APR opportunity for purchases and balance transfers for the first 15 months, then a variable APR to follow. And on top of that, $0 Planet fees for buy now later plans that you create during those first 15 months, then up to a 1.33% fee beyond that. Then once you've secured that welcome offer, you can continue using the card long term for some really great everyday style rewards categories. Let's take a look at those now, and then I'm going to follow that immediately with my experience using one of those categories. As a credit card that earns cashback rewards, you'll earn 3% back on groceries at US supermarkets up to $6,000 per year, then 1% beyond that until it refreshes the following year. You'll also earn 3% back on online retail purchases within the US up to that same 6K cap, and this is the true superpower of this card. And then lastly, for the 3% categories, we also have gas at US gas stations, also with that 6K cap. Everything else you do for purchases will earn 1%. And as a nice final touch, this card has a $0 annual fee, so there's nothing to eat into those earnings. Now, I do realize a lot of you might buy groceries or fill up your car with gas at different types of locations. Plus, what does online shopping actually mean with American Express? So let me now help you identify, or I guess define, what all of these categories actually mean in the real world. In terms of what counts for US supermarkets, this will include grocery stores and supermarkets whose primary line of business is groceries. Therefore, this will exclude superstores, convenience stores, warehouse clubs, and meal kit delivery services. So yeah, Target, Walmart, Costco, Sam's Club, etc. are all off the table. Those will not work. Even though they do sell groceries, they're not grocery stores. Moving over to US gas stations, this includes merchants in the primary business of selling gasoline to consumers. Therefore, this one has very similar exclusions. You will not be able to earn these rewards for superstores, supermarkets, or warehouse clubs that also sell gas. But you may also earn bonus rewards if the gas station is also a convenience store. And finally, for US online retail, this will include purchases made on a website or app from a US retail merchant that sells physical goods or merchandise directly to consumers. Do note that payment must be made online and categorized as an internet transaction by the merchant for the purchase to be eligible. As for the exclusions, well, there are quite a few of these, but it does look worse than it actually is. The US online retail category will exclude purchases made at restaurants, supermarkets, gasoline stations, and automotive dealers, as well as purchases of travel, entertainment, and other services. It also does not work for purchases ordered online but paid for in store, or purchases made by phone or mail, or via a third-party buy now, pay later installment program. Furthermore, payments made in store using a mobile or digital wallet or a contactless payment device will also not work. There are also some additional notes here to be aware of. Feel free to pause this if you want to read it in its entirety, but the main part to focus on will be where it says, for example, you may not receive additional rewards when, and then the bullet points to follow. It really comes down to how each individual merchant has set up their business on their point of sale system. If they don't categorize themselves as a retailer, then it's not going to work. But if they did, then it should work just fine. And unfortunately, there's no way to know that before you make the purchase. You just gotta give it a go. Nothing quite like being your own data point. Now, it is finally time to show you all how I earned 23% cashback on a recent shopping experience through UnderArmour.com. This is going to be epic. I was in need of some new sweatpants, so I went on to UnderArmour.com and found some that I liked. like the men's Armour fleece pants for $60. But before making the transaction, remember, this is an Amex card with Amex offers. So I decided to search my Amex offers before, just in case there was something from Under Armour, and there was. I found one to get 20% back on purchases up to a total of $10 at Under Armour, and it was expiring soon. But the fun doesn't stop there. Oh no, quite the contrary, it keeps going. I also went over to Rakuten, which is another online shopping portal that allows you to earn cash back on top of your credit card rewards. And Under Armour, as one of their partner merchants, was earning 10% cash back. And sweetening the deal even further, when I went back over to Under Armour to view my cart, I also saw that it was a partner of ShopRunner for free 2-day shipping and returns in case they didn't fit. And ShopRunner is one of the benefits included with the Blue Cash Everyday card. All you've got to do is activate or enroll in it on your online dashboard. Now let's break it all down to see this crazy value. The way I got 23% cash back from just the credit card alone was, first of all, using the Blue Cash Everyday card to earn 3% back on US online retail purchases, of which Under Armour qualified. I then combined that with the Amex offer on my Blue Cash Everyday card to get an additional 20% back on that purchase, up to a total of a $10 statement credit. So 20 plus 3 is 23% cash back just from this card's benefits. But going beyond just the card itself and combining it with the Rakuten portal, that gave me an additional 10%. So 3 plus 20 plus 10 is an all-in total value of 33% cash back. And let's not forget the free 2-day shipping via ShopRunner as well, which, by the way, would have cost me about $20 if I had done it just directly through Under Armour without ShopRunner. So that was some great value right there. Now, because we had so many different layers here, I wanted to make sure it all worked out in the end. So of course I went over to my American Express dashboard a few days after and saw my pending transaction right there for Under Armour, and that it did qualify for the 3% earnings rate. Then a little bit later, I saw the statement credit come through as part of the 20% Amex offer that was up to $10, so I saw that right there on March 24th. And going over to my Rakuten account, I saw the transaction for Under Armour right there as well. I earned 600 points. That could have been $6 of cash back. I just had it switched over to earn Amex membership rewards points instead. And ShopRunner did their part by getting me the sweatpants to my front door very quickly. And since that overall experience was so great, I decided to do it again. I also needed some new glasses, and here's how I got 19.7% cash back through GlassesUSA.com. First of all, of course, I got the same 3% back for online retail via my Blue Cash Everyday card. And I then found another one of those Amex offers for Glasses USA to get $30 back if I spent $150 or more. My transaction total was $179.20, so $30 from that was 16.7%. Then adding that to the 3, that total was 19.7% cash back. Again, just using the benefits from the Blue Cash Everyday alone. But of course, we gotta continue the stack. Once again, I checked the Rakuten portal and also saw Glasses USA there, so they were offering 5% at that time. So going through Rakuten first, I was able to add all of these together for a grand total of 24.7% back. Logging into my Amex account and going to the rewards summary, I saw that it did qualify for the same 3% retail category. And while I'm still waiting for that $30 statement credit to come through from the Amex offer, and I'm still waiting for the glasses themselves too to come in the mail, I also checked Rakuten in the meantime and saw that transaction posted just fine as well for 896 Amex points, which would have been $8.96 if I had the cashback option turned on. How is that for insane value? Now, I will admit here that searching for those Amex offers that come with the Blue Cash Everyday card plus all the other Amex cards, it can be quite a hassle because the list can get very long. I'm talking dozens and dozens and dozens, if not hundreds of offers, and they can change daily, weekly, and monthly. So you never really know which ones are available, which ones are expiring, etc. very easily. And on top of that, you can have different offers on different Amex cards altogether. So to make this a lot easier for me, what I actually did was I used an app called MAXREWARDS to help me make this way simpler. Here's an example of what I'm talking about. Rather than searching through hundreds of offers across different cards, I just opened up MAXREWARDS and went to the benefits tab and then searched for Under Armour there at the top top of the screen to see if any of my cards had an Amex offer for Under Armour. And lo and behold, a bunch of them actually did, including my Blue Cash Everyday card. And the beautiful part about this is that the offer was already activated and added to my card because MAXREWARDS does that automatically across all of my accounts. And for me, that was huge value because on just my Blue Cash Everyday card alone, I had over 200 offers that were all ready to go with no work done on my part. So thanks to MAXREWARDS, this process became super easy for me, and here's a little bit more about them and all the different great features that they have to offer. MAXREWARDS is an app that allows you to manage your credit cards, rewards, and benefits all in one place. This includes seeing when your bills are due, tracking your sign-up bonuses, monitoring your credit scores, and more. On the Activity tab, you can view the transactions across all your cards to easily see where you've been spending your money, including the value of the rewards you've earned across different categories. Then the Best Card tab helps you identify which card to use for different purchases. That way you can earn points or cash back even faster. So if you'd like to try MAXREWARDS, use the link down below in the description to get the gold level entirely free for your first month. All right, back to the Blue Cash Everyday card. So you've been earning tons of cash back through these online transactions, plus groceries and gas. And now if you want to redeem your cash back, Amex allows you to do it in the following way. All of the reward dollars that you accrue can be redeemed as a statement credit to offset your balance. There's no minimum redemption requirement here, and it generally appears within 3 days to your account. Also, it cannot be used to pay the minimum due on your statement that you get every month. And because I know some of you out there prefer pure cashback over statement credits, what you can do as a workaround is to pay your bill off, so get a $0 balance on your card, then redeem your rewards. In my case, as you saw, $77 and change. That would give you a credit balance on your account. In other words, I would have negative $77 as a balance on my account. I could then chat or call Amex and say, hey, send me a check in the mail for $77, whatever the balance is, and they'll issue you a check, and they might even be able to just transfer it to a linked checking account like your payment account that you already have with your Amex online profile. How about some benefits? The Blue Cash Everyday card comes with an $84 credit toward the Disney bundle. It's issued as $7 per month as statement credits with a maximum of $84 per year, and it's eligible for subscriptions that cost $12.99 or more, excluding tax. Enrollment is required on your Amex benefit dashboard to get it to work, and it's valid on eligible subscriptions to the Disney bundle, which include DisneyPlus.com, Hulu.com, and plus.espn.com. You'll also receive a second credit for up to $180 for Home Chef. This one's issued up to $15 per month with a max of $180 per year, and again, enrollment is required here. The next two benefits I already discussed during the demo of my online shopping experience, namely Amex offers and ShopRunner, but it's good to be reminded of those. Remember, Amex offers need to be added individually to your card or use MAXREWARDS to auto-activate all of them for you. And then ShopRunner also requires enrollment. The link is there on the screen. You can also see it on your benefit dashboard on your online Amex account. Beyond that, you'll also have a couple insurance and protections, namely car rental loss and damage insurance, which is secondary, and then purchase protection as well. I laid out some of the general terms on the screen. Additional terms do apply though. And now for the big question of, is the Amex Blue Cash Everyday card worth it? Well, I think you probably know what the answer is, but of course, even still, it may not be right for 100% of everybody. So let's go over a few scenarios right now to help you determine if it's worth the application. The Amex Blue Cash Everyday card is definitely going to be worth it if you want one of the best credit cards for online retail purchases in the US. It can also be worth it if you want just one card to cover 3 useful categories, namely online retail, gas, and groceries. Also, if you prefer cashback rewards over travel rewards, and if you're okay with statement credit redemptions. And as great as this card is, it's probably not going to be worth it for you if you buy groceries at the likes of Target, Walmart, Costco, etc., or if you buy gas at the likes of supermarkets, warehouse clubs, etc. Also, if you spend internationally in those 3% categories, it's not going to be a good fit as they're only for US transactions. And if you spend a lot more than just the $6,000 per year caps in those 3% categories, and if you don't want to switch to a different card, then you might want to consider something else, perhaps even a flat 2% back card. And then finally, if you prefer travel rewards over cashback, because travel points, when used the right way, can be expanded or inflated to get you outsized value for certain flights and hotels. And with all that said, if you enjoyed today's video and believe it could benefit other people, then please help me get it in front of them by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on those notifications. That way you'll never miss other videos just like this one. Also, check out the links down below in the description area to earn some more cash back when you shop online through Rakuten, to sign up for MAXREWARDS, which is a great way to manage multiple credit cards, rewards, and benefits all in one place, and to view my site with some great credit card offers that I've organized into different categories to help you find the cards that you like best. I thank you all for watching today's video. Hope it brought you some great value. I look forward to seeing you in future videos, and while you're waiting on the next one to hit this channel, always remember that you are great.